cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit,
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bed. You know I'm popping tag.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
I got to bring it to you, coward, then it's gonna be quick. Oh, you made them in the jail before? Whoa, you know the mother catch you running.
A first down throw for Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. That's the way you want to run it on the first down. A gain of 7.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the 30 now. Here's second and 3. They'll go again with Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here now, third and 5. To throw is Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nacua. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the coverage.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
4th down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal.
3-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Danielle Hunter. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. him. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end.
Sets up a
Third down coming up.
18.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here comes Smith on the return.
Traylon Smith on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup 4.
This was a stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. Here's Stroud. This is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Mike, we spend a lot of time talking about the elite athletes we have working along the defensive line, and it's always in the context of who's the best pass rusher, who's able to affect the quarterback the most. But how about their overall impact in the passing game? How about their ability to drop back off the line of scrimmage in maybe a short zone, an intermediate zone? And if the ball is thrown within their range, they're more than capable of hauling in the interception.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
The 16-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
Second and
Nothing
6
yet on
at
the scoreboard.
12-yard line.
We're back in Southern California in a moment. It is second and 6. On the carry, it's Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
It's third and 4. The shotgun snap to Stafford. And he's in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown Rams. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Texans nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on first down. This one complete to Jordan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Try again. It's second and 10. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Here we go. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Oh, big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one the distance. Touchdown, LA. Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Texans nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Pace on the stop. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, the ball's out. The Rams have it. He gets free. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway service. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's taken down. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Higgins sent in motion. Trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So prior to that third down call, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Stafford. Got a man downfield. This is Devontae. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Waiting.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. The open man is Nakua. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
250.
Out of the gun, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started.
And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
All right. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that they have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second and 7. Now Stroud. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
First down, Houston.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 41, here's second and 2. To throw, it's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Set to go now on first and 10. Here we go. They'll send the tight end in motion right. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Here with Mixon, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Blue 60. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
don't know no better. When I got Richard E.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 28.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Set! 280! Pretty hot!
Play action now for Stafford. Hauled in on the left by Nakua. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Set! Get a 20! Set!
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
280!
Stafford now on 2nd down. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
On comes Joshua McCarty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Rams 28, Texans 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. They'll come up here. First and 10.
3 yards. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point.
The kick
Is good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
Stafford. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, win a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Rams take
And while the
over
defender is going to get credit for the pick,
30
Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
A give, and here comes Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
It's another run here for Williams. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And all of us, all my people there, all what I love.
We'll try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Texans set to punt this one away. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, how about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Rams punting unit coming out as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. So it's a win here for the Rams. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made it. Man, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. My style. But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk it out, should the ridicule.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the out, should the ridicule.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down Honey Lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest.
to some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Crime's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Crime's gonna pay me.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barns with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barns with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militant.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler.
travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France.